Welcome back to the channel. Harley Quinn here, leader of Tears of Angels in Region 293 with another video from the mobile game Doomsday: Last Survivors. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to like, sub and turn on that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Now, let's get into it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to be diving into some new player guidance. When you first start out, especially now, the game is very overwhelming. There's a lot to look at. Once you kind of get to HQ 25, everything's available and it's all just a lot. You got heroes, beasts, armaments, workshops, um, survivors, heroes, S-class heroes, all these events, your PV, your server events, then you've got all your spender events, then you've got all your little stuff in between. It's overwhelming. So I'm hoping this video will help you kind of dial in a little bit easier to really focus your account a little bit better. So jumping in, when I say focus, I mean decide your playstyle. So I'm assuming you've downloaded the game, you've previous played games in the past. If you haven't, that's okay. Focusing in terms of troops, your troop type, as well as what you're going to play. So your troop type advantage, you've got your riders, your ranged, and your infantry. So it's a triangle, and everything kind of kills your cars. In terms of what I mean by riders, ranged, or infantry, so riders, they're fast, they have high basic attack damage, and decent skill damage. Not the greatest defense, not overly tanky. Rangers, incredibly high damage, incredibly high skill damage. Terrible defense, HP, and speed. They're more, think of them like your glass cannon. And infantry is a very high HP, very high defense, solid HP. Can be fast depending on heroes and hones and stuff, but I'm just more or less talking on the base value. So to view their base value, you come in to the troops and you press that little information button up here. So this tells you what your troops do at a base level. So a T5, which most people will fight at, T6 is when it gets good. Basic attack, defense, HP, and travel speed of a rider. So your 845 travel speed, comparing it to 690 of a shooter. Bigger damage, but anyway, not going to delve into that. Picking a focus helps you down the track in terms of your workshop, which is crucial for your buffs. So dialing into your preferred type allows you to just focus the percentages to hopefully eventually get down to max level faster. If you're evenly leveling everything up, doing level 1s, level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, level 5s, so on, so on, so on. Yes, you're getting stronger, but you as a whole are spread too thin. So leveling up your workshop is bloody expensive. Like, the amount of gold, carbon, and tickets you need is stupid. So having everything leveling up together is too hard. Same with your parts and your equipment. So when you first start out your equipment, you'll be leveling your bag up, which is gathering speed, counter damage, and basic attack damage. Two really good perks. They're refining them, which gets it to level 10, is reduced death rate and your squad travel speed. Again, really good perks. Their parts is skill damage, and squad damage reduction. Now, squad damage and squad damage reduction are only obtained from your bag, parts, VIP levels, and hones from your devices. They are very unique perks, or buffs as you'd like to call them, that cannot be obtained anywhere else. I think there's one skin that does offer it. There's a couple of skins that offer it as well, but they are pay to win. So, bag is important, and then whatever you're picking. You'll quickly realize parts are hard to get unless you're spending, so having a focus helps you do that. So I'll just show you my farm, which is one of my accounts. I've got it running as Ranger Focus. Equipment, parts are blue, starting on purple. Everything else is not even touched. This allows me to just solely work on my riders, my rangers. Saves me the hassle. It then allows me to also focus just on one set of armaments. So once you get your focus, you then need to start getting yourself heroes. So you get yourself your first hero, level her up, get her awakened. Get a second hero, whoever you pair it with, get him awakened. We're not going to talk about S classes because that's just next level. Then you get yourself a second player, a third team, fourth team, so on. They take a long time to level up. I have some information of heroes in another video. I'll link that below. So getting them awakened, I explain that an awakened hero is far better than just having them evenly leveled up again. So if you had them all sitting at 4-4-4-4 or 5-5-5-1, however you do it, yes, it's stronger, but the awakened skill is kind of where a lot of their power comes from. So you want to get yourself one team that's awakened. You want to get yourself a solid set of armaments. You want to try to get through that 3 million threshold if you can, which is hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. A full set of purple, you can get to about 2.1 million power if you have a full set of purple devices as well. 3 million is a set of armaments, a gold set, fully awakened, fully leveled up, without devices. So you need to get a full set of gold, all 5-star, to reach that 3 million threshold. You get devices, start getting some red hones, you get to the 4 million threshold, which is then when you start becoming quite strong. And because you're focusing solely on your one troop type, whether it be rangers in my instance, you will then get more ranger parts to work on a second set or a third set. If you are planning to spend, I highly suggest just starting on your superbs. Yes, it's going to take longer, but you will get more out of them in the long run. But they are far more expensive, so weigh that. Another tip starting in is get yourself to VIP 9. Spend your gems. Get yourself to VIP 9. So VIP 8 is purple fragments. VIP 9 is your first legendary hero fragment. It's not too many points. It is a few, but getting those gold fragments are key to getting yourself awakened heroes. I've mentioned it in the other one. If you are close to VIP 11 for some reason, like you're getting close, spend those gems. Getting that extra gold fragment will help you immensely. Okay. Next tip is rally those hives, those hive minds. Every single day, if you can. Here we go. Spartans rallying hives at the moment. Rally hive minds a few times a day. Always set up an auto rally because you need your battle center to level 25 and you need your watchtower to level 25 to unlock T6. Most people get stuck at the battle center and you are stuck sitting there at T5 trying to get those victory badges. Victory badges and toolboxes. One badge is worth 10 gems, so they are expensive in the amount that you need. However, over the course of the game, if you're rallying hives, you're spending gems on your battle center, it's hard, but it's not impossible. If you get to 80, 90 million and your battle center is only still sitting at 16, you're in trouble. um, you want your battle center leveling up as best as you can. I think my battle center in my Harleywood is sitting at 19, on its way to 20. I'm spending my gems on that. So by the time I unlock all my research, I should be able to roll straight into T6. But that's ages down the road. T6 is a long road, guys. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Touching into farms. Get them early. So make yourself a farm. So you start playing, you're into it a week or two, maybe a month in, make another farm. Get that started. Another month later, make another one. Hell, if you've got the time, make a couple at once. Um, you need resources. Simple as that. If you want to speed your progress up, you need those resources. Um, it takes about 30 days to get your account to T4, which is where your troops start kind of getting strong, um, which is really quick, really. 30 days, you got a decent-ish army, you can start doing a bit of fighting, and you're not going to get murdered. Um, but you need resources to make an army and to heal an army. So get those farms started early. Um, don't invest in heroes you're not going to use. I mentioned this in that hero video. Just the same thing, spinning back to get a focus and get those heroes. Don't waste your gold fragments on infantry heroes if you're a rider player. You're not going to use them. They're only going to be used for filling garrisons and rallies, and it doesn't matter squat what heroes you use. As long as there's troops in the tower, good enough. Um, so I hope this kind of gives some of the new players a little bit of guidance into a few things to help them get that ball rolling into this mammoth of a game. Um, there is a lot. As I said, there's a lot in the game. Don't get overwhelmed. take it slow, get an idea of how you like to play, and go from there. Save your stuff until you know what you're doing. Watch my videos. They might help you. I've got a fair range of content going on at the moment. If you want me to work on anything or cover something specific, let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Harley out.